Hi, I'm Leslie.
And I'm Doreen. Today we're going to talk about Married at First Sight. And we are going to start with the cutest couple award, which is Noi and Steve, but getting a little bit annoying. You know, I'm on Steve's side here when he talks about, hey, don't put thoughts or feelings that you have on Facebook. And it just amazes me. And he called her right out on it. I was so happy. He's like, you could put it out on Facebook for the world to see, but we can't tell our friends what this discussion's about.
Yeah, that was very good. I mean, this is the hill she's going to die on. For whatever reason, she won't give this up. She's got to know this is just like, if she cares about him and he doesn't like it, I mean, and you're not even willing to have it was just, something has changed with her. It's like right when Steve said he loved her, then she was like, oh, I got him. All right, now I can like start demanding. I don't know.
So
she changed.
Here's what I think. I don't think she changed. And this is from personal experience. I'm going to relate to Noi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is that, you know, she was talking about her studio at the end of the show when they were talking about the car. Because if you remember a few episodes ago, she was like, well, you know, I don't want to move in together right away. And he was like, what? But we're married. And as she explained it, I can relate to this. She has her own place. She's safe there and she's secure there. This is a marriage of 2 months, okay? Even if she has feelings for him, even if she thinks she loves him, and even if he says he loves her, it's a very scary position to be in when you have a place that you call home and it's all yours and you're safe and secure there, to just throw it away. So you know what, Noi, I'm okay and I hear you and I feel you with this. It's a very simple solution to me. Steve needs to say, I understand that. And if he wants to keep a place and they can swing it, fine, smaller place. But if he's fine getting rid of his place because he's not that attached to it, then they get a place together, smaller probably than one they could afford if she wasn't paying for the studio. But you agree to keep it for 6 months, because 6 months in at this point, you should know, I'm going all in. We're going to find a bigger house. We're going to, because they want to have a baby in a year. So 6 months in from now should be plenty of time to decide if they're going to start trying to have a baby.
It's so crazy that such significant things like warrant like a minute of conversation, and all this like bullshit stuff is like dragged on for whatever. A baby was like, I don't know. I get her. Like if that's what keeps
that's
you
your
secure,
security, keep it.
Scary, all the things.
Move in with him, but keep it so you don't lose it. And God forbid, in 6 months it doesn't go. You've got your place.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
I'm okay with that. To me, I think that's a good compromise. And if he's fine financially, you know, he can help with that. So
yes,
it's not a big deal. Jasmina and Michael. I gotta say, Michael. What are you waiting for? It is time to turn on the romance, play some Luther Vandross, light some candles. You've got to go in and blow her away with romance. Like if you don't do that, she's not going to feel it. That's it.
Now or never.
That's
crunch time. You got to like give it a shot because
And she's even said it. It's a 5.
Yeah. If she's not feeling anything, she is no way going to sign up for that, because you have to feel something, and you've got to,
I felt a little something when they were holding hands at the retreat, when he put his hands
they
on
feel
her.
like they're very kind of chummy, but
they're chummy, but that hand holding, when he was like, they were talking about something and he put his hands on her, I was like, oh, yeah. I actually felt something. And because she was crying about him talking about, you know, what the medium said and this and that. And so when they were holding hands there, I felt a connection. So let's get that connection going, people. All right.
Well,
just
if
saying.
you felt it, it must be
If
there.
I felt it, it must be there.
Must be real.
All right. Katina and Elijah. I love my marriage, but I'm not in love. But then in Vermont, he says, I'm in love. I don't think he knows really what's going on. And I think Katina, every time I see her, she's like looking at him like a puppy dog. That's starting to annoy me. I think she can do a lot better. And he's just annoying me, and I don't know why she's looking at him like a puppy dog. She is beautiful, and she can do much better.
I find him annoying to even say that. Why would you even say I'm not in love? It's almost just like,
I love my marriage, but I'm not in love.
Yeah, it's like,
what?
That's not even needed.
Well, because he wanted everybody to know that he was not in love. It is mean. It's horrible.
He's just, you know.
And why say that? Because it just comes out of his mouth. That's why, like, later on, he goes, you know, I'm in love, whatever. And everybody goes, love.
It keeps keep trying. Her, you know, like, oh, I don't have him yet. Like, just keeps her on the hook.
Oh, maybe.
You know, it's just like that weird, mental thing. I don't know. I don't like him.
Could be. I don't like him either. So,
You don't like
Katina.
anybody.
You know what? My standards are high. That's right. I don't like
Mine
these
are getting
bullshit people.
higher.
You're
I used to
climbing
like
the ladder.
everybody.
Lindsey and Mark. Okay. Oh boy. I get Mark's side, and I also see Lindsay's side.
Trying. He's trying.
I think she needs to break down her barriers, and I understand it if her mother would always put her down. I honestly don't think Mark is saying, oh, Lindsay's full of herself, let me put her down. He's trying to call out things. She's taking it as putting me down. But if we talk about what happened, you know, it was very interesting to me when they were in bed in the morning and she was like kissing his neck and kind of doing stuff like that to get him up. He's like, stop, stop, stop. And to me, I would have smacked her if she was my man doing that to me, because I was like, that was annoying. Like, he was saying stop and she wasn't stopped. She thought she was being cute. And then, you know, later on when she does something or whatever and he says something and then she suddenly gets all upset. So she needs to understand where other people's boundaries are and respect them. And if she did that, then it wouldn't come so hard on her,
I think she's just so consumed with her own needs that she can't even see that, you know, she's failing also. And yeah, she's just not ready for
She is consumed with her own needs, but I will give her that. I will give her that because he is not meeting him. And what was the call out? What was the big thing that she called him out on?
Oh my gosh, she's always digging at him constantly. She said Mark was selfish in bed. I mean,
on camera, really? You need to do that? I mean, have a little bit of decency and common courtesy, because you know what?
You can't take those words back.
That's right. And how is that? Like, he's a no for decision day. I don't care if she buys him roses every day and is the most working person. He is going to be a hell no. Because you know what? You know, that's not everything. And for her to say that just looks really shitty to him. And if she has any feelings of care or love for him, she would never say that. It's one thing to talk to him about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, you know what? He might not even give a shit, because his theory might be, I really don't care so much about you, so it is all about me. Like, that's a tough conversation. But, you know, I think she deserves to get her needs met. But Lindsay, you shouldn't have to beg somebody to meet your needs. And you shouldn't have to beg somebody and plead with them to understand so much. It's one thing to say, hey, this is how I feel. This is what I don't like. That's not going to work for me. And if it keeps happening, you need to say goodbye.
I think they just need to come to the realization that they're not really a match. You know, as sad as that is.
Again, these experts, horrible.
Suck.
Horrible.
Suck,
they do. I can't even believe it. I mean,
I wonder if one of them will get fired, you know, like get in a new one, you know. If they
all
don't have
three of them out the door.
Because Pastor Cal's been there from the beginning.
Listen, he's a sweetheart. Dr. Pepper's very nice. The other one's very nice. They're all very nice people.
He's pulling out all the stops talking to him, like trying to be like.
You cannot be a pastor for what doesn't work.
Olajuwon, he's just like trying to be like, oh, come on, I got, you know, just. They just want these people, someone to say yes, because it's got to be so embarrassing. You do the whole thing and then they all.
You know, and marriage takes work. It absolutely does, and you can't bail. But this marriage experiment is about not bailing for 2 months and working for 2 months. But then at the end of the time, you're going to be like, hell no. And Pastor Cal's not fitting in with that. Again, nice guy. I think he's a sweetheart. I think he's coming from a good place. But I think they need new people on there to do the matchmaking.
Yes.
Because, I mean, so many different ones through the seasons. I'm like, what are they think? Like, you got
falling short there.
I think we could do 3 for 5.
So much better.
3 for 5, I think, would be a guaranteed yes. On decision day and after. I'm pretty confident in that. Just saying.
Yeah, well, we'll wait and see how this all pans out.
One more week, right? Next week decision day, or are they going to go 2 more weeks? Maybe they'll stretch us out a little bit.
I don't know how that.
Yeah, because it's 2 weeks from this last episode, so probably we'll go another week and then another week for decision day. So
how exciting!
Stay tuned.
Anyway, if you like this, please subscribe and leave your comments below. We love to hear them, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.